How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Get Jiggly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And what are we playing today?
Fisheries of Gloucester.
Fisheries of Gloucester. Gotta hold it. Now you gotta hold it up. Is currently up on Kickstarter. It is a little two-player tile laying abstract strategy fishing game. Right? Where we are going to try to take our little fishing boat, our fishing fleet as it would be, out to catch some fish. We're going to catch those fish to complete objectives, and we're going to see who has the most, captain's wheels at the end of the game. With that said, guys, I'll go ahead and flip over the camera. We'll give a brief rundown of how the game works. All right, here we go. We are set up for a two-player game plus a drink of Fisheries of Gloucester. Why is that?
Because there are two fishers in this game.
Two fisherers. Two fisheries. Two fishermen. Fisher people. Yeah, there's two boats. Actually, technically, there's 6 boats. But yes, we are set up for a two-player game because, well, the game can only be played at 2 players. We are playing on the default A side, so this does have a B side where you can do more of a abstract random setup at your own pattern. So there are some additional tiles for the rough water and the islands where you can just make up your own thing, right? So basically what your objective to do is to complete the objectives at the top, which are going to give you points. So you can see the first one, if I turn in a gray fish, basically catch a gray fish, turn that in, I get 1 point at the end of the game, plus I get 2 additional time. Everything in this game is based on spending time to be able to do actions. So on your turn, you can do 1 of 4 actions. First action you can do is, well, it is a tile placement game, is you are going to plan your route. You can place your tiles to try to get to wherever you need to go to catch, well, fish, right? So you're gonna be able to place out your tiles 1 for that action. I put out 2 there, but you can only place 1 tile with that action. The second thing you can do is actually sail your ship. So this is going to cost you time. So the placing a tile is free. Planning doesn't cost any time, I guess. I always thought planning took time. But to sail your ship costs time. 1 time to move 1 space. You can spend as much time as you want to move as many spaces as you're capable of moving. However, if you try to go through a space with rough water, you need to spend 2. And then you can stop in rough water. So that is a capable thing to do. If you try to go through a space with another ship, it also costs 2, but you can't stop. You got to make it to the other side. So you technically, if I needed to go from here to here, I would actually need to spend 2, 3. So I'd need 3 time to be able to make that happen. All right, so that's the second action you can do. Third action is fishing. So if, say, Audrey was here, she could spend 1 or as many actions points as she wants. So maybe she's also got a boat here, right? To catch fish. So each fish costs 1 action point. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 that she could catch there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that she could catch there. You can't catch on a diagonal. Everything is orthogonal in this game. So if she had 8 times, she could catch all of those fish. So that way she can then do the next action that's capable to her, and that is preserving the fish. So by preserving the fish, that means you're trying to complete one of the, I guess we say objectives. I'm trying to think thematically. One of the marketplace requirements, right? What they want to sell in their shops, right? Because you're a fisherman, you're going out and getting them, right? We're going to go thematically. There is thematic text that I'm going to have Audrey read because, you know, mouth is getting dry here. But that is the next thing. You can do preparation. You can turn in to claim whatever they are. So like I mentioned in the first one, 1 gray fish to get you 1 point at the end of the game plus 2 time. There is one other way to get points in the game, and that is by controlling the islands on the board. So the islands on the board each have a certain amount of points that are available to them. However, if you put a boat on an island, that's it. That boat can no longer be used for the rest of the game. So it's very key that you probably wait till later in the game to do that, because you're going to sacrifice a fishing boat. But also, you are limited on your movement by these little tracks at the bottom. So for example, if Audrey has a boat here, and this is her furthest back boat, the farthest she would be able to put any other boat would be in this row here. So these tracks are going to move based on our last boat in line. I think that is about it. So if Oddity wants to read the flavor text for you guys.
It says the fisheries of Gloucester lay at the heart of the 19th century New England fishing industry. The city's ports are teeming with rugged individuals ready to take on the difficult tasks ahead. Gather the crew, board the schooners, cast your nets, and catch loads of fish as you sail toward victory.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Well, now we do need to determine who goes first, and that is way up here. And now Oddly is going to tell you about that too.
See, this is the 20-sided extra life die for supporting Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life.
Yep.
And we support them with donations, and you can also support the niños with donations using the links down below.
Yes. Links down below. Click, donate. Gracias. Para los niños.
And he's on.
Earthquake. I'm always on.
Yes, always. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
That is a 9. That is odd. That means that was a tsunami. You're right. It is not an earthquake. It is Lou's tsunami wave. And then there was one other thing I mentioned, and that is ending the day. Let me double check that any player can end the day.
What was it?
Instead of taking an action. So I'm sorry, there is a 4th action you can take, and that is basically ending. It was a 9, which is odd, which is basically ending the day. So that means that you can choose to end the day. If you do end the day, then you get to take the initiative card, which basically says, are you going to go first or second for that next day? So I get to go first right now. So that means I get 6 time, if I'm not mistaken, and you should get 7 time. Double check we're giving ourselves the right amount of time at the beginning of the game. Yes, I get 6 hours. Oddity gets 7 hours to complete what she needs to do. All right, but again, either one of us can end the game at any time.
Can I have the book?
Book? Yes, you can have the book. All right, so we do need to put up our ships. So I am 1, 1, 1. Oddity is 2, 2, 2. All right. So we do flip over the first day. So we are going to flip these over. This is going to give us some additional tiles. So each of us takes the tiles pictured on the card for this day. And now I'm going to look at what the objectives are and where do I want to send a boat. So I think for my first action, I'm going to place that there, which costs me no time. And again, you don't have to, it's not a requirement to place the path on your own boats. You can basically place them wherever you want.
But then that would, I mean, if I did this...
The rule book says you can. I don't know why you would ever place one in front of me instead of you. That doesn't technically make sense to me, but you could.
Okay.
All right.
That was for me too.
Yep. So she did that. So I'm going to go ahead and I forgot to mention these cute little lobsters. The lobsters allow you to take a second action during your turn. So basically you can take 2 actions instead of 1 if you choose to. So I'm going to go ahead and sail 1, 2, 3. So that costs me 3 time. 1, 2, 3.
Sail.
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep.
If I went here with before.
That would be 4. Yes. Because you're sailing into rough waters.
But I need that fish. No. Wait, this is.
Technically,
so
we need the gray fish.
Yeah,
there's gonna be other fish down here. So for the fish, each fish has one of these cards.
But negro and gray is different.
Yeah, it'll show the color at the top. So this one here is saying gray, and then these ones will show blue, black, and brown at some point.
Okay, I want to do that. See, can I?
Do okay.
Spend 4 to go to rough waters.
Yeah, you can spend 4. And then I realized I was kind of going the wrong direction, so I probably should go somewhere else. No, that's fine. I'm going to do that. See if I can get in there to do some fishing. Give me some fishing on. Ooh, I probably won't have enough action to do that. Now, the farthest I can go, that's as far as you can go right now. I can go one more. That'd be as far as I
So
can go.
to fish, I have to
Just that's spend one time to fish.
But move there?
No,
or
it's what's around
whatever
you.
is around. Okay.
Which is
want
why
that
like
fish
here
now.
would probably be a better fishing spot.
Because I will get all of that.
Because, well, if you have the time, which right now you won't have the time.
I don't have the time. So how do I
Just spend one time to fish and then put it on your boat. There you go. All right, so I will move. I'll do one time to move one.
But how do we get more time?
Completing objectives, or you have to just say this is the end of my day, and then you end the round for both of us.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep. So you have one more time, but again, placing tiles is free. And you technically need to get the rest of your yellow ships that direction. At some point.
Can I, if I do this and I just move here, is that valid?
Okay.
Like I just go here,
Just move
so
up
I
one.
can, so I can fish the.
Oh, move here. You can move here. You can't move there.
Here.
Can't
no?
move there.
Well, here and then here.
Still can't move there.
It's only one.
Nope. Look where your yellow marker is.
Oh. Okay, I could move here.
You got to move those ships first. You'd probably be better off playing the one tile here, so you get that guy out, and then you got to do something with that guy out. It's kind of a limiter. That keeps you from going too far ahead and fishing up all the fish, right? That's the strategy, is being able to get all of those moved.
Okay, so I'm gonna place that.
Okay. So I'm in the same boat though. I can't move any more than.
You're in the same boat?
No, I'm in a different boat. So I'll go ahead and place this one here to get that one started. Yeah, you can, and you don't have to place all your tiles. Now, at the end of the round, you can only have one tile. So if you have more than one tile and you end the round, you're going to have to discard your other tiles. I figured it in the round, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this.
Did I?
No. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Oh, so now I have to pay more.
So I used all of my time.
I have to waste more time to.
Well, again, you can save that time and choose to end the round, and then you get to choose: do you want to go first or second? We get new tiles, or you can place your tile.
But I can't. Oh, place a tile.
If you don't want to place a tile, then you just hang on to that one and end the day.
Okay, end the day.
Okay, so Oddity ends the day. So do you want to be first or second in the next round? Second, you get extra time. First, well, you get to go first.
Second.
All right, so Oddity's going to go second.
So I move one time?
Well, no. Now we get the amount of time for the round. So first player gets 6. Second player gets 7.
Because of that.
Plus you already had one, so 8.
I'll press that. Okay.
Yeah, because you already had some. So the maximum you can get is a total of 12 hours. I guess, they don't want to pay overtime beyond 4 hours. All right. So that is that. So we go to this one. All right. So we both get a long one and a square. And then I get to go first. So I still need to move that guy. All right. So do my double piece there. So I'm going to spend 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go ahead and spend my lobster to do a second action. So my second action is to fish, and I'm going to fish. I can only do 2 because I only have 2 time left. 1, 2. So I'm going to take. Well, I can't take that guy anyways. So 1, 2 fish there.
Why can't you take him? Because of your time?
Yeah, because I'm out of time. Well, no, he's at an angle. Besides me being out of time, yes.
So it is not this square,
No.
but only this 4.
Correct. Whatever's orthogonal. It's that fun orthogonal word. So you can either move or place a tile.
But if I place a tile, then you're gonna get there.
Well, I'm out of time. I can't move anymore. I can't do anything that requires
But
time anymore.
But if I place this tile here and I wanted to move there, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yep. Two to get through me.
5,
6.
6.
You've got enough time to make it all the way.
And then I could fish.
Yes.
But
you won't be able to fish everything there, but you get first dibs at what's there.
But then I'm gonna place that.
Okay. That's why it said you can place. Now it makes sense why they say you can place in front of my boats. All right. So the question is, do I want to turn in the gray to get the 2 time and 1 point? Or do I want to turn in the 2 different to get 2 and move a boat 2 spots? Oops, I forgot. I am right here now. So even still, I can't go that far. You technically can't go that far either. Yeah. We keep forgetting about the little marker down at the bottom.
So I have to move up both boats before? Or just, both?
Everything. Everything has to be. So for you to be able to move to there, you need to have your furthest boat back here in this one. So, me, I can't move 2 spots anyways. I was trying to think the same thing. Gotta move 2 spots, go there and fish all that on the next. I can't.
No.
So
that's what I said you were gonna do, and you said no because
So I'm gonna go ahead and discard. I'm gonna turn in 1 gray to get this one here, which gives me 2 time. And then at the end of the game, I'll get 1 point. Now that doesn't flip over until the end of the day. At the end of the day, this will flip over.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't stay on my spot. And you can't, so you're gonna have to, far you can go is there. Yep, so 2.
So 2. And
2 times.
Can I move this on? No?
Another action. Only thing you can spend extra time on is fishing from all of your boats. At least the way the rules are written now. Again, prototype rules, that could change. All right, so my turn. I can't do anything with the brown fish. Where do I want to go next? Guess I keep on coming this way. Now, if you do move a ship behind, like say I were to move him 1 back, this doesn't move. This is a permanent thing.
Only moves.
Oh yeah, it only moves forward. It doesn't move back. So I was saying for that, the reason I was mentioning is like if I want to move back, I can move back. It doesn't affect my distance thing. I'm gonna lose one of these anyways at the end of the day, so I'd rather just use it now. All right, so you need 4 different fish. So can I get 4? If I go up there, I can get almost all 4 different fish. But I need another gray. So I think I'll just put it here. Okay.
I'm still.
You still gonna move that guy?
1 action at a time. So I'm gonna
That'd
do
be
1,
3.
2, 3. Which you're expensive. 1, 2, 3.
That's why I sat my guy there. All right. I can't get around you because I've only got 2 time. I'm as far forward as technically I kind of
So
can.
now I move my thing.
Yes, to whatever your furthest back ship is. Yep, which is that one there.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to move 1.
I'm gonna move 4. No, I can't.
You can.
William, you're super mean.
It doesn't matter if I move there or not. You still needed 2 to get through.
I want to fish those fishes.
Okay, you can have those fishes.
No.
Who says I'm going after those fishes? I only have one action left. You can end the day on me and make yourself first. You technically could do that to me. I can't get that far anyways, because I've still got a boat back there. But either way, if you want to guarantee you get that, you can end the day right now and then make yourself first, and then you get to go first.
But when do we finish the game? When I do that?
6 rounds.
No. So this is the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Already? And I just have one fish?
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Although we don't have any red fish.
Okay, so I'm gonna end the day.
All right, so Audrey ends the day.
And I'm first
You're gonna
now.
be first. All right, flip over the one that I took. That doesn't refresh until after the end of the day. It prevents somebody from doing just the one, just the top one. Yep, and put him on top. There you go. So we need to turn in a brown fish. We turn in a brown fish, get 1 point and 2 times.
Why brown? Not.
All right, so we get a long one and a.
We always get that.
Square. I don't know. It's what's in the deck. And then you are first, so you get 6. So you put you at 9 times.
Beanies?
I get 7, so it puts me at 8. She's getting in her bed. Here you go. Okay, Beanies, get in there. Good girl.
Okay. I do.
You get
ocho?
You get 6 times, so be 9. Yep. I'm at 8 because I had 1 plus 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 times to go there. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, Casper. Hi, Bubbly.
Baby.
Mosquito. All right. So I'm actually where I want to be. Well, where I wanted the green ship to be anyways, because I just wanted to fish this anyways. So I'm going to fish that one. Actually, no, before I do that, I'm going to move him back 1 for 1 time. Too tardo. What did you do?
Place a tile.
Oh, placed a tile. Okay. Now I'm gonna fish. So I'm gonna spend 2 time, 1, 2, because I'm gonna fish this guy here and fish this guy.
Why am I like that?
Like what?
I should have fished.
You should have fished. Okay, well now it's your turn. Go ahead and fish.
I'm gonna fish all this.
1, 2, 3. So that's 3 times. All right. I'm going to do a reserve. So I'm going to do a reserve. Do I want the reserve of 3 different or the reserve of 4 different? I'm going to do the reserve of 3 different. Which gets me this one here. So this one here is going to give me 3 points. It allows me to move 1 boat, 1 space, and allows me to lay 1 tile. I'm going after next. I need 4 the same. Can I get 4 the same? That's the question. I did this as if I knew what I wanted to do with laying the tile. I kind of didn't. I'm being nice, I guess. All right, I'll lay that tile. All right. So that's my second one. I don't know if the points are supposed to be like known. So I'll just leave the points visible. Although it's visible to me, not to the audience. Eric. How you going?
Dos.
Well, you're currently as far as you can. You got to move those guys in the back of it.
So no, I'm going to.
Yeah, you can do a preserve.
Do.
So you got 2 of the kind or 2 different. So 2 of a kind, you get 2 points. Move 1 ship, place 1. Oh, hang on, I got to place the size tile that's in the picture. Hang on. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's different. So I'm gonna do that. This was my other thing I was thinking about doing. So that's fine.
Oh, I wanna go there.
All right, so with yours, you have 2 points, move your ship once, place a big tile, or 2 different 2 points, and you get to move 2 spaces. And I don't remember if that is 2 for the same or if you can do 2 different. Let me see here. Advance 1 of your ships by the specified amount. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1 of your ships by the
fish
specified. Yeah, only 1 ship. Now, again, it is 2, so technically, if you wanted to go through rough water or something like that, you could do that.
So, I do this one now. I move.
Yep. Oh, that was good. Yeah. So now your furthest back is right here. Okay. I'm slacking. I gotta get my. It's because you were in my way. That's the problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put you there. That's okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait, I didn't. No, that was free for me.
Yeah, that was a freebie. Yeah, the.
But turning in the fish costs something.
No, that's a freebie as well. Preserving the fish is a free action. Placing the tiles is free. The only thing that costs time is to sail and to fish.
I am going to. I want to do 2 things at a time.
You can't do 2 things at one time. You can do 1.
I know.
Are you going 1?
I'm gonna fish.
From there? Okay. That was the fish I was going after.
I know.
Okay, we'll spend your 1 time for your fishing. Alright, well, that's what I was trying to do.
Love you.
Gracias. Okay, that's fine. I'll place 1 tile. Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 to go there. You're both out of time, so you can place a tile, preserve. I mean, technically, you can preserve. And you do actually, technically, you have your lobster. Again, you may not want to use it now.
Can I give this one for different type of fun?
No, he's not considered a wild resource. So three different fish isn't available right now because you gotta wait till it flips back over.
So I'm going to do. Do I have to place that tile right now?
Yes. Oh, for the 2 of the same? Yeah, but you don't have 2 of the same.
No. So I only
and you don't have a brown, so you
I
can't
have
do
nothing. Can't do nothing.
You got a tile. You have 1 tile. Because again, you're going to lose that at the end of the day. If you do end of day right now, you'll lose that extra tile. Most times it's best just to play the tile. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the day. Do I want to go first? Yes, I think I want to go first. All right, so that means I get 6 time, you get 7 time. And then I'll flip those over. We both get a single tile. We both get a 1, or we get 2 1s, sorry. 2 1s. All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is... Problem is I can't move here. I don't got the barrel of cotton. I'm just going to fish for the 1 brown fish. Oh, I forgot to move this up.
I'm going to fish this one.
So I'm going to turn in the 1 brown fish to complete this one. Gives me 2 time.
I'm gonna turn these 3 different ones to get this 1.
So that gets you 3 points and 1 time. You don't have to. Oh, you want to go straight instead of open?
I mean, so I can move this.
Oh, well, yeah. If you're just using him as your back, yeah, that works. All right. So I'm going to move him the max that I can, which is 1. I'm going to move him 2. Move him 2. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna no, I can't.
Yeah, 1. All right, so I'm going to. Yeah, those are hard. Oh, no. Earlier when we were placing them, we were supposed to place from the supply that particular shape. So we both would have had the tile that we placed still. Or no, you didn't get a tile. I did.
No,
so
I didn't.
I still would have had this. So I would have probably placed it.
Oh, so we don't lose.
Yeah, you
so
pull from
don't
everything's
use
from the
ours,
supply.
okay.
Sorry, yeah. So I probably would have placed that there or something. I don't know. I might have placed
I
it there.
can turn in pescados from the supply.
You can turn into fish from the supply. All right, so now on my actual turn, hopefully somebody down in the comments probably let me know that I didn't do that. If not, I got to remember to add that as rules clarification. All right, so I'm going to place this one here.
Can I move left and right?
Left, right, up, down. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh, but I cannot move.
You're currently, that's your max until you get this guy out of there. That's why I was wondering why you put that there, because technically you can go 1, 2, 3 there. If you go here, it's 1, 2, it's 3 either
But
way.
you're there.
Yeah, but
well,
at least that moves you forward, right?
See, I wasted up.
Would you rather put it somewhere else?
No.
No.
I already did. I'm gonna use it.
Just one. Right. Just one time. Alright. So I'm gonna spend. That doesn't do much good. I'll set myself up for a future turn, I guess. I'll spend 1, 2, 3. So I was at 5. That was at 2.
So those, like, in that case, I just lost my option, my possibility to fish those, right? Like, you just wait there until your next turn.
Yeah, you can't fish where I'm sitting, basically.
So, okay, that's
you have to watch the deadliest catch, because that happens a lot, where they want to be on the same thing, and then they get their fisherman pots over top of each other.
That scares me a bit.
Muy malo. Especially when it's the Russian trawlers that do it.
So I am going to fish this one.
All right. So I'm going to fish this one and this one. So that's that.
I need this one.
You need the long one. You have 2 singles?
But we cannot place them at the same time.
No, you place one, and then you hope that at the end of the day, and you place the other.
But you're not gonna do that because you know I need that, and so you're not gonna do it.
Technically, there's nothing else that I need to do, so I'm most likely going to end the day. I don't technically have a reason to play this one right now. Well, yeah, because I'm kind of stuck in this weird spot, too. The only way for me to get around you is to place it there. Oh, you want to be able to hear and take the blue fish before I get a chance. Well, technically, again, I'm probably going to end the day.
Okay.
So you do have the option to end the day right now. And be first next round. Maybe the card here will get you the double. No saying. No telling. How much time would you need to get around me?
It's
1,
like 5, 2.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So same thing though. You can at least you could go here by going first next round, and then I can't get there. So I can't fish either of those 2 blue fish. You will lose one of those tiles, but I mean, that's a sacrifice. I guess that's the thing, is what do you want to sacrifice, right? Are you willing to sacrifice a single blue tile so that way you can get ahead of me, right?
So who's finishing?
You also, oh, hang on, you said you needed a 2? You've got 2 of the same. And that'll allow you to move your boat 1 spot.
But still is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's still your turn.
So can I do that and then?
Yeah, you do that. 2 of the same, so you get 2 points. You get to lay 1 double tile.
And move 1. Huh.
And move 1, which isn't going to be enough to stop me from getting that blue one. So do you want to put that there, or would you rather put it somewhere else instead? You don't think...
Because you're still going to fish that, but you have 2 fish. Oh, I know you're going to
Well, you go here to the yellow, to the silvers.
Yeah, but I can move only 1.
Yeah, but that'll get you 1 this, and then you get the 1 the next time, right? You gotta think of the next turn, like what can you do the next time? So, yeah. Because I'm going to end the day. There's nothing I can do with... Well... No, because I can't do anything with an L-shaped tile right now. But I could put it there. Yeah, I'm going to end the day. Okay. So I'm going to end the day. I want to go first or second. I'm going to go first. So I get 6, and then you get 7 onto your 4, so you're at 11. So you have lots of time to be able to do things. All right. Tiles. You get an L, and you don't get an Uno because you're supposed to discard, but that's fine. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, you're supposed to get rid of a tile. So you would have gotten rid of that.
I've never done that in 3 days.
Well, no, in 3 days. We've never had more than 1. All right. So now bluefish is for the extra time. All right. So I want to go here because I want to make sure I secure my bluefish.
I want to go here because I want to make sure I secure my 2 gray fish.
Okie dokie. All right. So I'm going to go fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's using almost all of my time.
Oh my god!
Burmager. Right.
If I didn't fish that, then you could end the day and ruin my life.
If you didn't fish that,
you could then end the day, and then I can just do nothing.
Yeah, we have 1 round left.
I'm fishing. 1, 2.
So yeah, this is a game that's very much driven by that player ending the day. Because like right now, technically, you're actually winning. You have
1 more
5, 6, 7, and I'm only at 3, 4, 5. So I can't end the day right now. So I do need to do a preserve action. So I'm going to do 3. So that's a weird one. So I can do 3 of the same and get 5 points. Or I can do 4 different and get 5 points. I guess because it's harder to get 3 of the same. So I'm going to do 3 of the same to get 5 points. So now I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8,
10.
9, 10. You're at what? 5, 6, 7. So you need to be able to get 3 points for me not to end the game.
And I can.
Or for me not... Well, again, it's in the day, but we still have 1 more round after that. So you just want to try to figure out how you can optimize. Right now, you're going to have to move this guy because he's holding you back. Same as me, I'm stuck. He's holding me back. So like, even if I wanted to get another blue, so I can do 3 of a kind, I can't because I'm not even close to blues. And then also don't forget about the islands too, can get your points.
So we have to cover the islands to gain those points?
Yes,
or...
you have to sacrifice your ship to gain those points. So basically the very first island is far enough to where you can get all the way to the front and gain the points. These guys are the big ones. All right, I'm going to do the two different fish. Oh no, I can't do that yet.
¿Qué pasa, Beanies?
Salud, Beanies. Yeah, I'm going to do the two. No, I'm not going to do the two different fish. Hang on. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to place. Place this one here. It's getting tough, huh?
Sí.
My last tile there. Oh, forgot to move this. So you can technically move to here.
Sacrificing a boat for points is one action.
It's the same as move, so it just counts. Yeah, it's an action, and you move.
And then
to,
I can, then you cannot fish.
What do you mean?
If I placed this one here, and I move like let's say 1, 2, 3, so that fish would just die. So I cannot fish.
Well, no, you can come back. Remember, you can come back. You can go backwards.
So I don't get those. Where was it? Oh my god.
You said 1, 2, 3, so you were here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh no, you can't cover up the island. You can cover up the fish. You can't cover up the island.
So I don't need to cover the island.
No,
to get the points.
No, to get the points, you need to put your boat on the island.
Oh, so I could do 1.
Well, not yet, because you can't go that far. If you had a single, you could put a single there, but you don't have a single.
So I am.
You got to move this guy. You got to move both of these more. Basically, you need to get here, and then you can move to the end of the board.
But I have only one. Can I break it?
Well, no, not. You don't have to use that though. I mean, you can come up and over, down and over.
See, we're good.
It may not be the most optimal route, but or even this guy, if you went up over, then you can put him here at some point. Like that would be 1, 2, 3. That would get you a point for 3 movement. This guy, he pretty much just gets stuck.
So the fish just count for the point, for the objectives.
Yes, and remember, you do have the action. You can move twice, right? You've got. Don't forget, you have that. That allows you to take 2 actions on your turn. So same thing. You can lay a tile and move, or you can move and fish. That's what I did earlier. Was I moved and then fished immediately. Or you can fish and then preserve, technically. Just allows you to do 2 actions.
So if I did... I cannot go... I can go here. This one,
Where?
just this one.
Yes, you can go to there.
So can I do 1, 2?
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep.
And fish that?
Yep, spin your lobster.
With my lobster.
To fish that, which is 1. All right. All right. I'm going to do 2 of a kind. Take this one. So that gets me 2 more time. 2.
You have to always move the same. Doesn't load.
How much time did you have left? Or are you trying to get on the triples?
1, 2, 3. But I also want the fishes.
Well, yeah, you still need that to go.
Although I cannot make the 4 anymore.
Alright. I'm going to turn it into 2 different.
Ah!
This one. Which allows me to place a tile and move 1. So I'm going to place it.
Why didn't I do that?
Here. I don't know why you didn't do that. We're the 2 of the same kind, because you had 2 of the same kind earlier. And then move 1, so I gotta move this guy, because remember, I'm tailing behind, so I can't even get onto those islands yet. I still have to get, well, you're in the same. We both have to get that 1 more forward. So
Yeah.
now I've kind of blocked you, because you didn't take that movement. Gonna place a tile, we're gonna move. You can aim another tile for next turn. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Well, if you place it there, then you can get to that island at least.
I'm gonna do that.
Can't do that on this turn. Alright.
You're gonna do it before I do.
Oh, yeah, I can do it, can't I?
Whoosh.
What do I have? 3 movement? 1, 2, 3. I can't get there. 1, 2, 3. I can't get there anyways. That's why I was looking at this one. I have to move him, though. That's the thing. I have to move him because I can't move those 2 to here while he's back there. So I'm going to... That's 3 as well. I'm going to end the day. I'm going to go first. Puts me at 9. Then you get 7, so it puts you at 10. That's all that's left. That's all the ones that can be gotten. You need that one there. 4 totally different fish.
You
can't get it because there's a missing fish.
The black one.
3 of the same. You can't get that one either. You can get the blue turn in, which would get you 1. Technically, none of us can complete those. So now it's a race for the islands on this round, I think. We each get 1.
1 or 2?
2. Oh, 2 ones. Sorry, 2 of the ones. All right. So I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. Hola. I'm cute. Lo siento. Go after the 3s. You gotta spend a lot of...
I will. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, you can't do that yet. You still gotta move that guy.
1.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hola. Lo siento.
You're being mean. What did I do to you?
What did you do?
I'm feeding you. I'm loving you.
Do you want me to give you that one? I'll take the one up there instead.
No.
Can you get to that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would cost you 6 to get there.
And then they can fish?
From the island? No.
You can fish from an island.
Technically, you're right. You should be able to fish from an island, but it says when you go to an island, that ship can't be used anymore. So
Then I fish first and then go to the island.
Are you going to have that many turns before I end the day? Technically, I could end the day right now just to... Because I've got the most points.
End the whatever you... The year. End the weeks. End the century.
I was just trying to be nice and see if you could get more points, but... You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 gets you in there.
Oh, 6. Okay, 6.
Let me double check that extra. Okay, here we go. After 6 days, values of the preservation cards. To this sum, players add points for each island reached. Player earns 1 point for each helm shown on the island space. Player with the most point wins. Okay, I want to make sure that extra fish didn't earn you anything. Don't. So yeah, I'll just end the day just because no point in dragging it out, right? So I have 2, 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And Audrey has
half of it.
half of that.
With, yeah, this
Because you got that 3, so that puts you at 10. So Audrey is at 10, I'm at 20. So I win. I get to keep the medal in front of me. So we're going to go ahead and flip over and give our first impressions. All right, there we go. So, of course, one thing to preface, of course, with the components and the rules and the mechanics, everything we've done. This is a prototype, so things are subject to change. Right? So the first thing are the components. What do you think of the components?
I think the components work really well.
Yeah, for a Euro game, it serves, every piece serves its purpose.
Yeah.
The graphics are easy to understand. Language independent.
Language independent.
Always
I like
always a
it.
good thing.
I like the meeples.
Like the meeples.
The cards are very clear, and I love that they show big.
Big font. Yeah, because you can see them across. You can see them from across the table. That's
yeah.
very important. The ocean tiles. I mean, they serve their purpose. They're just little ocean tiles.
I don't know if this could be bigger.
The board itself.
But then.
Then you don't. Then it's no longer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's no longer a small box game
no,
once you do that.
fine.
I think it's about where it needs to be. I was actually saying before the stream, like, oh, this would be a nice little cute game to be able to take somewhere with you, and technically having it smaller. But I think if you made it smaller, then everything's now got to get smaller. Your boats have to get a little bit smaller. Your time tracker, everything's got to get smaller. But no, I think the components are fine for what they are. Again, possible upgrades. I don't know with the stretch goals and stuff, linen finish and the normal. I don't think a dual layer board is needed in this case.
It didn't really.
I mean, yeah, if you hit your time, you're gonna knock your time off. But I mean, oh well, it's a 2-player game. You just put it where you think it was and keep on going.
Yeah.
Right. Next is the mechanics. So the mechanics are kind of different, right? We don't really have worker placement. We have tile placement, and then we have the action selection, right? So you have your objectives, and then your round gives you different tiles that you can do each turn, and then you've got that uniqueness of when you in the day, yeah, and being able to be first or second. So what did you think of all that?
This is very different and unexpected. I'm sorry. Ending the day whenever you want to mess up the other person.
Not to say mess up the other person, but I mean, if you don't have anything else, if you don't have anything else you want to do,
or you did it that way.
I just knew to end the day because I'm like, I need to get there first.
No, that makes sense. I mean, that helps. And choosing if you want to be first or second. Being second, I mean, just having 1 more hour
helps, because if you're one out there to fish, right, and you're like, well, they can't get to these fish, but I need the extra time so I can fish, then I'm going to go ahead and be second so I can get the extra time. So I think that's really unique.
And I think it is really balanced in terms that, like, the objectives give you tiles and also help you have time or move. So I think that everything, like, helps.
And there's always something happening. Like,
exactly.
Every time you do something, you're getting something.
There's
right? It's not like, oh, you took an action and it's like, well, that was kind of like, I would say probably the only action that seemed boring is placing the tiles.
Yeah.
But you're doing that to try to plan your path. Where do I want to go?
That's necessary.
So I like that.
This is really nice.
I was going to say that. Yeah, the restrictions. I like that restriction mechanic. Like,
I do too.
It kind of helps from there being a, not to say runaway leader, but I mean, that could happen, right? If you didn't have this, somebody could just sail all the way to the end where all the biggest pools of fish are and just fish all of them up. And then the other player has nothing, and your other two boats just sat back there to do it. So this is very unique. I like that a lot.
I like it too.
Anything else in the mechanics? You just like that there were objectives. She likes games with objectives too.
No, everything that we do in this game is something I like.
Yeah. So the next is difficulty. No, I wouldn't say this is difficult at all.
I don't think so.
I put it on the lighter side. And again, it's a very easy, very quick teach. I'm going to honestly tell you, the teach I did at the beginning is the exact same teach I gave Audrey before we started this.
Yeah.
Right? And that was it, right? Didn't have to go into the little nuances of the rules because I knew that if that nuance came up, I would hopefully remember it and call it out. So no, I don't find this as a difficult teach at all. Now, strategy, and that's always with an abstract strategy, the strategy portion is where the difficulty comes in, is figuring out how to plan those paths more optimal than your opponent. Choosing when to end the day or choosing when to spend all your time, right? Choosing, do I hold on to these fish for a little bit or do I just go ahead and turn them in now?
Yeah.
Even though I don't need that benefit really right now.
But then the other one is gonna get it.
Yeah, the other one could get it and make more points. Yeah. So I think that's where the difficulty comes in is as I always say, it's easy to teach, hard to master. That's the phrase that goes around, right? I think that's very synonymous with this, right? It's gonna be real easy to teach, real easy to do what we just did. But to get those perfect plays, catch all the fish before the end of the 6 rounds. I mean, we didn't even get all the objectives completed. You just had fish sitting on your board. That will take a while. All right. Fun at 2. Well, I hope this game was fun at 2 because it can only be played at 2.
I loved it.
He loved it. Audrey loved it. Yeah, it was a fun game at 2. It is. It's kind of like, it's like chess, right? You got to plan your moves against your opponent, and this kind of game feels really good that way. And I think at higher player counts, it would lose that.
Yes.
That little bit of like most abstract strategies that we've played that are like this, like your Santorini's and all the other ones, the Sobek, which we're going to play later this week. You're trying to figure out your strategy based on a single other person. If there's other people out there, it's so hard. Yeah, because you've got 1 or 2 more turns before your turn would even happen again, slowing you down. So fun at 2. Next is the theme. So the theme is, did you feel like you're doing what the game says you're supposed to be doing? And do you like the theme of the game?
I like the theme of the game, and yes, it is actually getting closer to the fish to be able to fish them.
Fish them, yeah.
So
in rough waters, you got to spend more time to make it through because it's
actually
harder
the time,
to sail. The time was really nice. I was like, I'm reading the rules, and it didn't dawn on me until I was explaining the rules. And I was like, oh, you're spending time fishing. You're spending time sailing. So it's very thematically tied in there. So yeah, I like the theme a lot. I can't say I'm not a fisher. I've gone fishing. I don't know if I want to go fishing, but I love like we were mentioned earlier in the stream, which was Deadliest Catch. I like watching those kinds of things. So it's definitely a theme that appeals to me.
Yes, it does. I would not fish. I don't like worms.
She doesn't like worms, but they have little fancy bobbins that have little fully things you throw out. I don't know what they're called. Somebody let me know in the comment what the lures.
I love fish.
Lures. You can buy lures at Walmart. But she's actually Audrey does like eating fish and seafood now more than she did before, and her papa is muy feliz.
My papa is muy happy.
Muy happy that somebody gets to eat seafood. What is it? De mar. Comida de mar. Woohoo! All right, guys, there we go. That is Fisheries of Gloucester. If you want to check out this game, it is linked down below, so you can go out to Kickstarter and back it. We were running a little bit over, but we should be starting up the next game that is also on that campaign. I don't know if the J is a silent J or not. Apojadas or Apojadas? It's Arab.
Oh,
I don't know. But we'll be playing this in a few minutes. If you're watching this after the fact, that video should be up as well. But what do they need to do?
subscribe, activate notifications,
Yeah, that.
follow us on social media.
All that stuff. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.